Hello, this is Dr. Stanley Lang. Welcome to this broadcast, and the topic of the broadcast is why prayer is important. And the first phrase of the label of this video is "We forgot to pray," and those are the words that a patient said to me today at the end of an office visit. Typically, at the end of an office visit for patients that desire to be prayed with, I will ask them, would you like a prayer? And for patients that I've been seeing many years, they expect that request. And in this particular case, we got kind of distracted talking about something else. And she walked out of the room without our customary moment of praying together. And she turned in her tracks and said these words, "We forgot to pray." And so it got me thinking again about why prayer is important. And there's lots of different reasons, of course. I'm not going to be able to answer all the reasons why prayer is important in a simple short video. But I want to focus on one thing that I think in this person's life, and I think for a lot of patients who are struggling, and so that means, you know, most people are struggling with something. I think that one of the big reasons is hope. And hope is not just, I hope it gets better, or wishful thinking. From the Christian perspective, hope is an expectation that God's going to do something good in the situation. I just don't know exactly what it is, but he's going to turn it into good. And I believe that over the years that's one of the things that I have seen happen as I pray with patients who are going through chronic problems that maybe aren't going to go away, or maybe are getting worse, or maybe they're even going to die from the problem. There's still this sense of hope that God's going to do something good in the situation somehow, some way. And that's why I think that it's important for us to take advantage of the opportunities that we have to pray with each other when it's available to us. And it just requires a simple question of, may I pray with you? Do you mind if I pray with you? And a lot of times that people that you know, if they're going through any kind of a difficult moment, rather than just saying, I'll pray for you, ask, can I pray with you right now? And it is such a powerful difference when you stop just for a few moments and pray together and just mention one need, one issue with this expectation of hope. God is going to do something good. We just don't know exactly what it is because we're asking him in the name of Jesus. And so one of the things that happens when we have hope is that we're looking for good to happen. Our eyes are open to see the good that is there, rather than looking away from what the good might be. It might be pretty subtle, but if our eyes are open and we're looking for it, we'll see it much more likely, and that will lift our spirits also. So having many moments of hope during the day lifts us up when we're going through difficult times. And all of us go through some difficult times, and some people are going through difficult times almost all the time. Now, the context for all of this is a whole person health approach to wellness. And so whole person health means that we draw resources from our physical nature, our emotional, mental nature, and our spiritual nature. And all three contribute to us being well. And obviously today we're talking, really focusing on a spiritual resource, which is simply praying. And in this case, praying with some other person. And I encourage you to take advantage of it. There's a lot of people in your life that you could probably pray with briefly, many different times during the week, or at least occasionally. And so I encourage you to take the risk of just asking the question, may I pray with you? I wish you well, God bless, and have a great day.